So I'm about to, oh, by the way, this is Rob, Travels with Dottie, and I'm about to do a pretty weird thing. Weirder than you would probably guess. I have with me a little cheap device that is probably completely worthless, but it's a device that measures electromagnetic fields and it's used for ghosts. And it's probably, it's like, it cost me $20 or something. Ghost hunters use it. And I have had this thing about this structure across the street here. There it is. That I just wanted to use the device on just in case, because I've always had a strange feeling about this broken down structure. And what I believe this is part of is, let me pull up here and I'll show you exactly where we are. So you can tell we're in the desert here. But directly behind me, that big building, this is the back of the Pahrump Nugget, which is it's a casino here in Pahrump. But it was also the site of a cotton gin. Yeah, you heard me right, a cotton gin. And the cotton gin, there was a cotton industry. It was tried twice, once unsuccessfully, I think in the late 1880s, 1890s, and someone tried it and it didn't work. But like in the 1950s, somebody did it and was very successful doing it. And the only thing, they had very high quality cotton that was grown here. And the only problem financially was getting it transported by truck to California. And one of the ways to cut down on the cost is to process the cotton in a cotton gin, and they created a cotton gin. And I think that's what this ruin is. So we're gonna sort of check it out. And this is the device. It's booting up now. And the further reading you get to the right from green to red it's a detection of electromagnetic field, and there shouldn't be any out there. If you bring this close to like an electrical outlet, it'll jump all the way up to red, but where there's no electrical devices, it should stay green. So let's see as we wander around here. And people now are saying, Rob, be careful, you're not a young man anymore. And they're right, I'm not. So thinking that so far there's nothing here, as you would suspect there would be nothing in a place with no electricity. Lots of garbage. I can't believe people would even want to hang out here, but they are hanging out here, I guess. Nothing. Nothing. Well, at least we know it doesn't give ridiculous false readings. It hasn't jumped up past the one green dot there. You know, whatever this structure was, I could be wrong about what it is, but I think this is certainly on the right piece of property. But how thick this stuff is and big, I really wonder what caused it to fall apart like this. You know, you can tell this part was underground. That's a wall going straight up, and that part was underground. It's totally upended now. Nothing. Well, and you can see, I think if I go near the battery here on the e-bike, you'll see the reading. You can see it, has hardly any. You can see it jump a little to the second one. You see it hits a little bit there. It's just not enough power. So we'll turn this off, and I'm going to see if there's anything else up here further in the desert that might be worth checking out. But it looks like a big bust, which shouldn't surprise you at all. I don't see any other structures or any other indication of just desert here. Nothing. You can see the RVs off on the right there. That's Preferred RV Resort. That's home. So that's how close we are. You know, it looks like this is not BLM land. It's for sale. And it's posted private property. Hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purpose is strictly forbidden. Violators will be prosecuted. Well, that's enough for me to stay the heck off that land. There's another no trespassing sign posted. Lots of postings. And I think the idea is to keep people from camping. Or there used to be a homeless community out here that has been gone for a couple of years now. And I think they're trying to avoid that kind of thing because this is pretty close to the center of town. It would be a temptation for people to camp. We're just kind of wandering around back here. I haven't been here before. If I see something that looks ghosty, I'll stop. But I don't think there's too much of a chance of that. This is a little kind of like what riding out in Quartzsite will be like, the topography, which means when I get there, I should probably let some air out of these tires. And this is Wheeler Pass Road. So that road goes out to Wheeler's Pass up there in the mountains. We won't be going that way. Up here it looks like kind of a farm of propane tanks or something. And a big antenna. Suburban propane, that's what it is. I guess if you want a big propane tank to be filled by them, you rent one of those propane tanks, they deliver it to your house or trailer, and then they fill it on demand. And we're on a real road now. A lot of keep out signs, security cameras in use. Keep out. And here's the car dealership. Let's just spin through here and see if we see any giant pickup trucks that I would love to have if I were rich. It's a Hummer. Oh, that's a big truck. And there's a big Silverado, a 2500. That's a big truck. Lots of used stuff here. There's a 2018 Jeep, $19,000.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'll go around you so I don't ruin your picture.
No. You're right here.
I'm just browsing. That's a nice looking one too. 52,000. And this is the real bad boy. That's an amazing one. No ticket on it or anything. There's the Hummer, 2 Hummers. Another 2,500. Nice. And here we have an RV lot. You know, I've never been through it. I wonder if I could sneak through here and we can look at at least the outside of these rigs. Well, I don't know if there's a clear way to go through here. No, I'd have to go around to the front. Let's see if we can go around to the front. Yeah, no, there's nothing around, but I'll get in trouble online if I don't stop at a stop sign on the road in my bike. People will mention it. I think I missed a way to go in there. I missed a way to get right in there. I missed it. I'm going back around. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of travel trailers here. See, Chaparral, Brookstone, Cougar, Rockwood, Cyclone. A Winnebago, just like mine. It's not a micro mini though. That's a mini Winnie, I think. It's not a micro mini. They got a camper van there. I don't know what kind it is, but quite a few exciting looking things here. Freedom Express, GOPR, Rockwood. This is right on Route 160. Pretty close to where the Pahrump Nugget is. And straight ahead of me, you see all those trailers. Well, that's not another lot. That's Preferred RV Resort. We're coming in the other side of that. No ghosts today. I hear a car coming. I clipped and broke my side view mirror. I'm gonna have to get another one. There's the Gold Town Casino and the Pahrump Nugget right in front of us here. And on nice smooth, it's a nice ride on smooth surfaces here. Going 20 miles an hour, 19.8. And yes, I will stop again. And we got a couple of rigs standing by here to move in. Got a Cameo fifth wheel. And Class A with a toad. It's quite a little job to, it turns out they sent an email out and said e-bikes are included in the 5 mile per hour speed limit. So, and it's a little bit of a balancing act to go 5 miles an hour on a bike. But I'm doing 6 and I'm staying upright. But I tell you, at 5, now it's 5. It's a little bit of a challenge, but I can do it. It looks like Cheryl's having something done over here on her rig. Cheryl, you having work done, I guess, huh?
Getting the bike hitch put on the front.
Oh, the bike hitch, okay.
Yes. So I can get a bike rack. So I don't keep knocking out my tail lights with the...
I think I've upset the balance with Fitz.
Oh, jeez. Fitz! Knock it off! I'm going to put you back inside.
Fitz barks a lot. So, it's pretty loud, huh? Boy, the temperature, I gotta tell you, is just about perfect. I couldn't ask for a better temperature. I bet it's 68. So as it gets cold here, one of the big advantages in this resort and the pool is the idea that they have an enclosed pool. So it's like plexiglass. So it traps in the heat from the sun. So it may be cool, it may be 50 degrees, but if you go to the pool and go poolside, it's in the 80s, maybe 90. And you can see that right there to your right there, being the pool enclosure. There's nobody in there right now. Please scoop up after your pet, it says. This is the back side of the main clubhouse, which is right attached to the pool area. There's a great room, there's a kitchen. I don't know if I mentioned that they make breakfast from 7:30 to 9:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and freshly made eggs any way you want it. They have all kinds of different things, all kinds of themes, and it's $6. $6. So I don't trust people in trucks to not run me over, especially when I can't see through the windshield. Caution is my name. But and here, of course, on the right is the beautiful garden in Koi Pond. I can't really ride the bike through it, but I can do a drive-by. I can circle around it. You can see it there. There's a little pond, lots of koi, a little shelter with a nice table in it. It's easily my favorite part. All right. Nice to know there's like a portable guy that'll do welding and stuff here. I think that's pretty cool. Well, that's it for today. I know that was a little boring. We didn't find any ghosts, but oh, hang on a second. Let me show you how this thing works. I'll take it up to the electrical stand, and it's shady here, so you'll be able to see it. Yeah. There you go. It detects that power. You see that? So that's what we're looking for. Looking for a supernatural cause of that electromagnetic field. So you take it away from there, and you're back to nothing. So I appreciate you watching. I know it wasn't very exciting, but they're not all exciting. So I will see you on the next one. I definitely continue to be grateful when you watch my stuff. See you tomorrow.